I've been having bouts of amnesia. I was listening to a lecture about death, laying on my back in bed, practicing. I realized as I listened that I'd heard some of this material before, an explanation of how the Civil War changed American funerary and embalming practices. I had a vision of a gray-bearded man explaining it to us, standing in a grove of autumn trees. And I couldn't remember where that had happened. I came close to sending you a message to ask. Then I remembered we don't really talk anymore. As an American, I assume I'll eventually hit someone with my car or be hit by a car. Since I'm walking more than driving these days, I imagine it will be the latter. I have quick visions of it sometimes when I'm crossing the street. I remember where the lecture was now, in the forest with the bearded man. I just had to think about it some. If somehow the world population just froze here, around 7.5 billion, would we be able to make some combination of social and technological changes that would allow us to live sustainably without collapsing the biomes? Probably not. On the screens, there are accelerating confluences of events. My fellow humans telling me breathlessly how they really feel. It is transfixing and horrifying. I wish they'd had Facebook in the 1930s. I'd pore over the timelines of dead men and women, trying to gauge their level of knowledge and enthusiasm. Millions of first-hand documents, a textual map of how the social strings grow tight enough to constrict before snapping altogether. But God, how the rain stopped just after breakfast. The air was cool and sweet on my walk. The starlings, twisting in a clouded flurry, winding and circling above an old brick edifice.